Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Love ya. And I just came across this video. I, YouTubers do this constantly now. It's gotten worse and worse, but now I think we're in the. I don't know. I don't know how it could get worse than this. Um, but this girl, the title is Americans Do Gross Things. Okay, she's American, and I was like, yeah. I mean, I don't like gross things, and I don't like when people um, rope me in with bad behavior of others. So let's see what she's talking about. And the first thing she said was like, I don't know if I'm more upset. I mean, I'm happy that it wasn't actually a gross thing, but she just starts saying something that's not gross. It's just bad and uh, unhealthy. But I don't gross to me. Gross is like things to do with that are not sanitary. I suppose you could taste something and go, "Oh, gross," but I mean, that's usually not the way people are using the word. Anyway, let's check it out.
American bread is sweet due to the high amounts of sugar in it, with the average loaf exceeding the sugar content of a Snickers bar. That is crazy to me.
Crazy. Okay, yeah, it's insane and dumb, and I don't like it. But would I say it's gross? No, I'd say people don't wash. If someone doesn't wash their hands, that's gross. Anyway, her channel is all about like dumping on Americans, so I'm sure my viewers will love this and will not be happy with my responses. Anyway.
What other gross things will be on the list?
Oh my gosh.
Hey guys, it's Amanda. If you're new here, I'm an American in the UK, and I post about my life and experiences living here, as well as a weekly reaction requested by all of you.
Okay.
Now, I've lived here for quite a while.
Okay.
Some things that we do a little lighthearted video on them, and like a lot of... It's worth mentioning that this isn't a super serious video. Now that's out of the way, what do you think should be...
Alright, now I feel bad. Okay, it's not a serious video.
Include in the list. Please put it in the comments, and remember to be kind. Number...
Okay, I'll try.
1. Taking home leftovers. This one came up quite a few times, but I think it just depends on the person, because I know some of my friends here do it from time.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. I'm sorry for being harsh at first. Thank you for saying it goes from person to person. I think people should always or almost always say some Americans, because Americans are so diverse. I mean, it'd be saying like this is what Europeans do, and it's like people in Bulgaria are far different from people in what Norway, you know, and Portuguese people, I'm sure, are different from people in Ukraine.
Time. But most Americans don't see any problem with taking their food home that they haven't eaten from a restaurant. I mean, yeah.
I'd say the majority. I don't really like leftovers, and I do think it's quite gross often. So I'm gonna give it to her.
Have paid for it. But what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Number 2,
No.
cheese in a can. Yes, I'm aware the fluorescent Yes, I'm aware the fluorescent orange cheese sounds awful, but I have to admit, I enjoy it, especially on crackers. It is yummy. Weirdly enough, it was created to look fancy in like full-color magazines in the 1960s.
Ew! Ah! I disagree. That's insane.
One of the taglines being, instant cheese for instant parties. It's very catchy. What is it exactly? It's about 50% cheese, sometimes more and sometimes less. But it's processed cheese with other non-cheesy ingredients just thrown in it, like salt, food dyes, preservatives, extra dairy, among others. Sounds tasty, right? Number 3, massive portions. Yes, I know, food portions in the US are huge.
Okay. Again. So this is the first thing I was saying. It's not gross, it's different.
Most people visiting probably share a meal between 2 people, if not more. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably why some Americans take home leftovers, because they can't finish the whole meal themselves. But from what I understand, they are trying to cut back and make them smaller to help with the obesity issue, which is really good, so let's hope that continues. Number 4, big gulps. Of course, you need big drinks to go with those big portions. However, the big gulp is no longer the biggest. It is the double gulp, which is 50 ounces. I honestly don't know who could possibly want or need that much Coke or drink, but that is disgusting. But there you go. It's available if you're ever visiting. Number 5, ranch dressing. We love it on everything. Fries, onion rings, salad.
Yeah, again, I mean, is it gross, though? I don't know. English language, I suppose, is partly to blame here because sometimes, like I said, we do say, oh, that's disgusting or that's gross when it has nothing to do with, these things that people consider, like I said, something unsanitary or something offensive to the senses. Somebody drinking a large amount of soda that's like, oh, that's weird or something, but it's not like, I can't look at it or something. Oh. Anyway.
Pizza, you name it, we've probably put ranch on it. I'm not really sure how it came about, but it's delicious and you should definitely try it. Number 6, go to work sick.
Wait, what was that?
But on everything. Fries, onion. It's available if you're ever visiting. Number 5, ranch dressing. We love it on everything. Fries,
No. Okay, if you're going to be the representative of America, I'm going to give you this. Yes, nice. It's good to be nice. It's great to be nice. That's all well and good. And that's the most important thing, probably. But do not say we as if it's like, I don't even think the majority of people like using ranch dressing that much. I'd say it's like 20-30%, which is a lot of people, but not even in the majority.
Onion rings, salad, pizza, you name it, we've probably put ranch on it. I'm not really sure how it came about, but it's delicious and
I've never had ranch on French fries or onion rings or anything. I don't know what she's talking about. I've had it on salad. It can be good, but I've had people. I've seen people from other countries eat ranch dressing and salad, and only with buffalo chicken pizza from Toppers, which is a very specific thing. They have ranch with it, just because it seems to pair well. But all those other things, I mean, there's only 2 things.
And you should definitely try it. Number 6, go to work sick. Now, I can definitely see why some people think that this is gross, passing germs and all.
Yeah, that is gross. That's a correct one.
All that, especially in COVID times. But many Americans aren't able to take time off work, either because they can't afford to, or they don't have the time to take. It's a shame, but unfortunately, that is just the reality for so many people living in the U.S.
But, I mean, I don't know since it's a bit harder because Europe is so diverse. But I know in plenty of other countries people go to work sick, and in China they go to work sick. And that's like a quarter of the world population. So, but anyway, we're talking about America, and she's, I think, talking to Europeans. So, I don't know. I imagine sometimes Europeans go to work sick. She doesn't say like if people have like a terrible flu, like they won't go to work sick in America or something. But if they have like a cold, they might go. I mean, if you have like if your body temperature is only a few degrees off, few degrees higher than normal, you have kind of a stuffy nose or something. I mean, yeah, it's not fun. It's not great. It's okay. I mean, I imagine most countries in Europe, people have gone to work with some degree of sickness. Once it gets like, oh, you're really not feeling, you can't breathe or something, then of course no.
Number 7, fixed showerheads. Apparently this is gross because you can't like move it around to clean and reality for so many people living in the U.S. Number 7, fixed showerheads. Apparently this is gross because you can't like move it around to clean and rinse your body. I don't know about you guys, but I've never had any issues as I can, kind of move myself around to get.
What? That's not gross. I've been to quite a few different countries, and most places I went didn't have movable shower heads, I should say.
Myself clean. But it was mentioned, so I put it on the list.
Okay, one person mentioned something.
Number 8, Twinkies. I think everyone has heard that it's the snack that doesn't expire. But it's not true at all. The actual shelf life of the snack is around like 26 to 28 days. Yes, that is still an incredibly long time for a baked treat, but they aren't everlasting. So, myth busted.
Again, it's incredibly unhealthy food, but it's not. I'll give up on the. I'll let the gross thing go, okay? Because we do use gross in ways that it technically shouldn't be used, but the English language is essentially it's anything goes now. It's been so changed over time, varies amongst all different cultures and whatever. So sorry, England.
Number 9, peanut butter and marshmallow sandwich. Everyone has heard of the good old PB&J, but this version is slightly different. So I get marshmallow spread sent over from the States so I can still have this yummy sandwich every once in a while. So I get marshmallow spread sandwich. Everyone has heard of the good old PB&J, but this version is slightly different. So I get marshmallow spread sent over from the States so I can still have this yummy sandwich every once in a while. But you have to get like the perfect balance of peanut butter to the marshmallow. So I get marshmallow spread sent over from the States so I can still have this yummy sandwich every.
No, they don't have that in England. I guess I don't really see it much in America either, but whatever.
Every once in a while. But you have to get like the perfect balance of peanut butter to the marshmallow, because otherwise it is way too sweet.
I've never seen anyone eat this. She's really reaching now. This is really.
Speaking of peanut butter though, which do you prefer, smooth or crunchy? Personally, it kind of depends what I'm having. Like if I'm having a PB&J, smooth all the way. But if I'm having peanut butter on toast, then it needs to be crunchy. A bit of useless information for you, but there you go. Number 10, sweet bread. I never noticed our bread was sweet, but I've had so many comments from you guys saying that's the case. So I decided to do a little bit of research. Apparently, our bread is sweet due to the high amount of sugar in it, with the average loaf having more sugar in it than a Snickers bar, which is insane. So if you're visiting the States and want a more normal tasting loaf, maybe try visiting a local bakery. So those are some of the things that people find gross that Americans do. But what are your thoughts? Do you agree? Do you disagree? What would you add? Put it in the comments. And as always, if you have...
Guess I look like the bad guy here, huh? Downvote. No, I'm mostly joking. I do not like it when people rope Americans in as like, oh, we do these things. This is us, because I think I disagreed with the majority of things that she said, to some degree at least. And I mean, honestly, I've never seen anyone eat a marshmallow peanut butter. I mean, I don't think I've even heard of that. So, I mean, is she just talking about herself? I don't know. Anyway, Amanda, the best to you. I'm just being a character of a upset person. I'm not really upset. A little bit, I guess, but not really. So anyway, hopefully you like this dose of truth from Amanda. Amanda's lies. Just kidding. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Best.